even after the game, they asked Matthews, right? They're like, hey, what could you have done, right?
Yeah.
Like what. He's saying, "Oh, you know, we were like close there, like we were in the second period where
classic Marner answer.
and then we, you know, we just couldn't close out, we couldn't score.
Classic
the next
Marner
goal.
answer.
It's a wheeze, you know.
Yeah.
It's like as a leader, like I think I was looking at an example from like Marchand when he was in Boston when they lost in the playoffs, and he's saying like, no, it was my fault. Like as a leader, you need to take some accountability. It has to be, like not as a win, but when things are not going right, you gotta like kind of take that off. And it just seems like he's the guy who wants to hide behind everybody else. Yeah. That's like the rest of the guys. Yeah, Tavares is the only one you could fully tell like he's willing to go in front of the camera after every night. He gets
frustrated too. He says,
right?
We're just not good enough. He says that.
Scott Lawton came out too, and Scott Lawton is acting like a true leader.
Yeah.
Right? And then you're seeing guys
I don't think we've ever seen it. I don't think we'll ever see it.
Yeah, and it's nothing to do with the injuries. Like people are talking about the injuries over and over again. We know he's injured, okay? Like we get that.
He can be injured and still put up more than 8 assists.
The injuries don't change your demeanor off the ice. Like we're just seeing all these things. You're clearly not a good leader. Yeah. Like this is not what.
Isn't
a
that
leader
crazy
does.
to you though? Auston Matthews, this prime time guy making all this money, has 8 assists as a number 1 center. 8.
Right now,
8 assists.
Right now, when we talked about it, remember before beginning of the season, we had hot takes, and I said the biggest letdown this year is me Auston Matthews is freaking coming true.
This is terrible,
right?
Man.
And the guy I thought that is going to be able to turn it around this year is Elias Pettersson, and it looks like he's playing better than last year.
Yeah,
but yeah, just with Auston Matthews, just. Man, I saw when he got drafted. I went all the way to Buffalo to go see him get drafted because he was supposed to be a franchise player, and right now he's not. Like, you know that 5-year deal right now that he signed is seeming like it's a blessing. When that deal comes up, dude, he has no leverage right now unless he goes back to being a 65 goal scorer. And even when people are talking about him, it's because of Marner's gone. No, when he scored that 65 goals, he was playing with Tyler Bertuzzi and he was playing with Max Domi. A majority of the season. It was nothing to do with Marner. So that's nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know.
So he's been sheltered enough.
Hopeless.
He's been sheltered enough. Like, if you're going to be the captain of this team, if you're going to wear that C, you need to come in front of the camera and you need to take accountability, man. Like you don't want to, and that's not your personality. You want to be hidden.
I think it's too late though. I think it's just too late. This is how he is, and people are just realizing now because it just kept giving false hope.
Dude, we say that about like our elders, like who are in their 60s, like, they're never gonna change. These are the type of people they are. Like, buddy, this guy he's younger than me, right? Like, come on, you can't say that this is the type of this is your personality and this is who you're gonna be moving forward. Like, come on, you can't learn from mistakes you're making. But that's the thing,
right? He's 28 now, and we've seen the same thing in the last almost 10 years. It's like, in my opinion, I gave up.
But I think
I gave up on it.
No, I get it. But I think after they have drafted him, and I think the first season was a bad year. But after that, they've had success, like whatever success you want to call it.
First year was a success, though.
Yeah.
The first round.
Right?
They almost
I think it was all the years he's had. This is the only year that they're not having.
The only time was actually they had a bad start in when they fired Babcock. But then that was the only time where they were like a wild card or like out of playoffs position.
Yeah, but they still made it, right? Yeah. But I think this is like truly.
No, they actually didn't make the playoffs.
They didn't?
They did that little whatever that was, the first round they had in COVID against Columbus.
Oh, yeah.
And they lost that.
Yeah.
So it makes us seem like we made the playoffs. We didn't actually make the playoffs.
But I'm just saying, like, truly, like, as a full season, I think this is like the first season where a lot of fans are looking and they're saying you're not going to make the playoffs, right? So this is like the first adversity he has to actually fight.
Yeah.
So you can't really say that, okay, well, this is the type of person he is. He hasn't been in this situation before.
Yeah.
He's the captain. So, like, this is something new. You got to learn. So learn it. You're injured. Well, figure out other ways of making your team successul, man.
Yeah.
Like, you're getting paid the money and you got the keys.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I know. But still, it's accountability. Like we could as Leaf fans or fans in general could just give up on this guy. Yeah, he's clearly not even a top 10, maybe not even a top 20 player anymore. Honestly, I don't maybe put a top 30 player anymore. Yeah. Like he's dropped so low in my eyes.
He can't even skate. Like, he's not fast at all. He can't carry the puck.
Yeah,
he can't get any assists, and he's an elite scorer. He can't shoot the puck anymore.
Yeah,
he's a great defensively. Overtime, he always was the last guy back.
Yeah.
Like there's no positives.
Yeah.
In the game. He's good on faceoffs a little bit. But
well, yeah, you could say defensively, like, yeah, he is,
but how many times is, like, if you're good defensively, overtime's a time where you can be so good defensively that it ends up being something like positive offensively.
Yeah.
But he plays so bad defensively in overtime every single time.
Yeah.
You can point it out. Last time when they just lost in overtime last week, I literally called at the beginning of overtime. I said, I don't know who the third guy's going to be, but Riley and Matthews are going to come out. There's going to be a turnover. Matthews is going to be the last guy back coasting, and they're going to score.
Yeah.
And that happened. It happens every single time. So one turnover, and then Domi, I don't know what he's doing.
I think last thing with the Leafs, because I'm like we are having such a good thing going, and now we're talking about these guys. Now I'm pissed. So I think overtime key situations. Honestly, guys like Easton Cowan, Nick Robertson, Scott Lawton, Nicholas Waugh. I'd rather have those guys who are actually playing, and guys like Max Domi. To be honest, I don't even know why he's even playing.
Domi, Riley shouldn't come out.
Yeah, they shouldn't. Yeah. I'd rather have Oliver Ekman-Larsson just go play other guys, and I'd rather have three forwards playing than guys who are not playing well. If Morgan Riley's not the guy, then make him sit.
Yeah.
Like
you need a guy who could, if the puck does get turned over, he can get back.
Yeah.
Neither three of those guys, Domi, Riley, or Matthews, can get back. Matthews cannot track a guy.
Yeah.
For his life, he cannot skate. It's like I don't know what they've like. Just because he was a superstar, people made it seem like he could skate. This guy can't skate.
Yeah,
you can agree with that, right?
No, I agree. Even when he was drafted, he was never drafted for speed.
But he could skate when he first came because he was younger legs, whatever. Like he could skate with the puck, enter zones and stuff. Remember, you do the toe drag. But now he literally can't skate. So when he needs to get back,
he's always try.
Yeah. Is it? Have you ever noticed his legs don't bend that much?
Yeah.
It's like maybe that was. And you know what's funny? I watched it 2 months ago. I was like watching our old highlights of the Leafs. All the players are watching, and Matthews like, "Oh man, I didn't even bend my knees back then." He said that 2 months ago. It's like, buddy, are you watching? You look the exact same right now.
Yeah,
is it literally the exact same
film?
Clip? Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Right? Like clearly,
he's so slow, man.
Yo, if you're injured and you're keeping a secret, buddy, there's no point of keeping a secret. Yeah. Like, at least if you told us what your problem is, at least we could kind of sympathize as fans.
But that's what makes me think there is no injury.
But my thing is, like, a lot of people keep thinking that he's not taking surgery because the Olympics are coming. If that's the case, like, dude, you are, like, the most stupidest guy in the world. Yeah. Because that means this is not being a priority
But that was the same problem last year at the beginning. They said that he had that injury at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
He could have been ready for the
playoffs. He brought it up. And he's like, I was injured. Like, then what the hell were you doing? Why were you playing?
Yeah,
you could have sat out the entire goddamn year. Last year, we would have still made the playoffs, right?
I feel like it's just like at the end of the day, you can just say I was injured.